It's another beautiful day. I just thought I should come out here in the park, just have a fresh air. So today is a beautiful day, as you can see. It's sunny, but it's a little cold outside. It's really the wind is really blowing so far so the wind is really blowing. I just wanna be out here talk to you guys about something. Every single day that I wake up, I have to be thinking about something. I find myself thinking about things, things that really are something big in my life. And most of the time, I'm thinking about these things, and I see the world and how the world is changing. And most of the time, I don't get to see why the world is changing in the way it's changing. So, but I'll say this: it's another beautiful day. I'm here, as you can see, at the park. Really nice park. This is like a small lake. This place is called Princeton, but that's not the case. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk to you guys about a little something. I always have something to talk to you about. You know, we live in this world, but the one thing about, well, when we live in this world, there's so many things that are happening, and while these things are happening, so many things too are changing. But it's not the things that are changing; it's people who are changing actually. A lot of things are changing. People are changing. The world is changing in so many ways, and I can't help to I can't help it. Things are changing in so many ways, and the fact that they are changing, it's so hard to comprehend that. You know, uh, like things that really do matter in life these days don't mean anything. You can say that they do really mean something, but they don't. But most of the time, we find that we are so much concentrated on things that really don't matter to in so many ways that we tend to forget about the really things the most important things that really matter today in life. And we tend not to believe that we evolve into people that most of the time when you look at these things, it's like people these days have changed in so many ways. Sometimes I do not find any words to explain it, but it bothers me a lot. You know, today I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about things in general about life today. How you cannot see your neighbor as a friend. Now these days you see your neighbor as an enemy. And the fact that we see the world as it is right now, that you cannot be able to talk to your friend or your neighbor or a stranger, like everybody is trying to make a divide about who, about what, about the association with things that really are materialistic. You may wonder why I'm saying this. I'm saying this because myself, I've been in situations where somebody will not talk to you just because you're you, and somebody will not their life with you just because you're you. They think that they associate themselves with you of who you are. They're gonna lose a lot in life, or they're gonna lose something in life, but that's not the case. I don't know why it has become a very big thing, and people cannot live in harmony, and and actually things have changed in ways that if I would tell you, you wouldn't believe some things. You feel like, okay, maybe I would be lying, but I'm not. It's just the way we work. Every single time I think about it, I talk to somebody about it, about how the world has changed so far, and everybody says, yeah, it's true, it has changed. Not only me, it's everybody. You could find people in a place, but they will be like, no, I will talk to you just because of who you are. I don't want to talk to you just because of who you are. Sometimes, in it's so hard to comprehend that I cannot associate myself with something or somebody. I cannot be able to go and talk to somebody because for example, somebody may have had a very successful life. In that case, they feel like in order for them to have good friends, they have to share themselves with the other friends of the same who have like all these things in life. Something like just a successful life. That you cannot be able to share yourself with others. Just because of that is different. Hello. Hey, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm just making a video here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Don't you see that? It's really beautiful. Yeah. I'm making a video and talking about things that have changed in the world today.
Tell me about it.
You know, I was saying about how we the people are trying to live away from the normal life, how things are changing and how the world is changing so far that even associating yourself with the friends you knew before just because they are really advanced in life, that you cannot be associated with them just because of who they are right now. Like, people are really concentrated on the things that materialistic things, I would say. Some people are concentrated on class. Some people, you know, it's about, you're old enough to know this, that your old days you could really live in harmony with your neighbor, with your friends. It was easy for you to make a communication. You could easily the social life was really something that was very important. I know maybe you lived in a small community and you almost know everybody. Today, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 houses, but you don't know the next neighbor. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's something for me coming from Africa, Kenya especially, coming to America. And whenever I stand and I want to talk to somebody, they feel like I'm a stranger, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that that is happening, I feel like, okay, then I have to work so hard so I can be able to be in that space of which that somebody would be able to associate myself with them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't have a luxury car, right?
Uh-huh.
They have a luxury car.
Uh-huh.
Then I have to buy that luxury car in order for me to fit in that shoes.
Don't bother.
That's why I said, I was saying that if I have to live a life, I just have to live my life my own way.
Yeah.
So that if anybody wants to join my life, then we can be always going the same. But I said to myself that it's better for me to associate myself with the simplest life I can offer.
Yes.
Just be me, work on anybody.
Yes.
Don't make enemies. Everybody is your friend.
Yeah.
And I was saying that if you want to make an enemy of something, it's at their own cost. For me, it's just friendship.
Uh-huh.
It makes my life easy. It makes like I don't have stress anymore.
Uh-huh.
It makes me feel like, you know, I have a purpose. Rather than thinking about my enemy, then let me focus on my purpose.
Right.
Because one thing I know very well is that I'm not guaranteed of tomorrow.
Yes.
You know, tomorrow I'm not guaranteed, but I have today. What can today bring for me?
Yes.
You know, what can today what can I do today that can actually impact my life positively than I have ever imagined? The simple life.
Amen.
The simple life. That's all I need.
Yes.
You know, when I see people like you smiling, I feel like, you know, it's a good thing in life.
Yes.
But you know, I'm a driver, right? Sometimes I drive a lot of people around,
Uh-huh.
and I always talk to them, and how I wanna make them have a smile on their face every single time.
Uh-huh.
It makes me feel good about it.
Yes.
You know, just because it has become so hard to even, if I go to a store, right? I don't know anybody, but I feel like maybe everybody should be my friend, but not everybody can be my friend. You know, because
But that's lonely.
yeah, because it makes you feel like, okay, maybe that kind of space where you are by yourself, you don't have anywhere to channel your heart to.
Yes.
You know, it's become difficult.
Yes.
You know, now it's like people are trying to live within a comfort zone where it's enclosed within that small space.
Right.
Where if they need to talk to someone, it's so hard to. You know?
Yeah.
If they need to do something, it's so hard to, just because they feel like if I tell someone this, then they will look at me a certain way, which is the judgmental level the world has become today is so high. Everybody want to judge somebody. So many want to judge somebody just because of something, just because of food, just because of their appearance, just because of what they have. You know, they want to make criticize. You know, which sometimes, you know, it's something that baffles me a lot. And the fact that my channel was supposed to be based on having to talk about kitchen, because I'm a chef too.
Oh.
So, but I found out that I more resonate with talking about life in general, because that is what affects me the most. That's, when I work in a Thai restaurant. Somebody asked me, "How you're African? How do you know how to cook Asian food?"
Thai food is, I think, art. I love Thai food.
It's the most hardest food to cook, but actually it's the most delicious food. It's the most healthy food. Yeah.
This is somebody I want to introduce you to. He is an American black man. He's dead now, but he was very instrumental in the civil rights movement.
Yes.
Howard Thurman.
Howard Thurman.
Martin Luther King carried his book called Jesus and the Disinherited everywhere, on every march. Yes, that one. And, it's just beautiful, heart-centered wisdom. Let's see. Jesus and the Disinherited. How long have you been here?
I've been here about now 10 years now.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time, but I feel like it's not really a long time, it's really a short time. Because time flies by,
Yes.
and by the time you realize it, you feel like you are still struggling with something,
Yes.
which has become like, I would say like, the struggle should be there for you to be a better person.
Yes.
You have to evolve. It's the way of life.
Yes.
Evolving is the way of life, and we have all the time to know that in order for something to happen, there should be evolvement, there should be growth.
Right.
We grow
So the
in
struggle
most.
is what makes us
Yes,
grow.
yes. If you don't endure it, then you fail.
Yes.
But you have to persevere through it. It is a struggle that builds the character.
Yes. But in this life, we have needs.
Yes.
We need to have basic needs like our shelter and our
Yes.
food, but we also need people to hear us and
Yes.
to see us
Yes. Yes.
and to connect with us.
Yes.
Or else,
We crumble.
well, we have to endure.
Yeah.
We cannot crumble.
No.
That's not a
Okay.
choice.
It's not a choice to crumble, but if you don't persevere through it, what
Yes.
happens is that you crumble.
Yeah.
So you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
You have to stay there, hold tight,
Hold tight.
sit tight. In this world, if you don't persevere, there's a lot of criticism. There's a lot of hate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of judgmental. If you don't persevere all through that, because they're gonna be there.
You know what
Yeah.
I like about Howard Thurman
Yes.
is that he's considered a mystic. So a mystic goes beyond what you can see
Yes.
and feel
Yes.
and hear. Although
You can hear it.
you can feel it and hear it
Yeah.
when you're a mystic.
Yes.
But
That's
a lot of it is about, he ends up a college professor and he comes from extreme poverty.
yes.
But always this incredible integrity in his line, like the generations before him.
Yes. So yesterday I was talking to this professor it's a Rutgers professor.
Ruckus?
Rutgers, yeah. and Rutgers, the
Oh,
university.
Rutgers.
Yeah. So he was telling me there is that healing. There is that how do you become pure? You know, and he started by saying how do you become pure is by first adjusting to what you can actually be able to adjust to. If I'm whole, how to make myself whole is because if I cannot be there, first let me start by making my purity start from right here where I am.
Right.
That's when you can also heal yourself. You know,
Yes.
the purity begins when you start healing from yourself and accepting.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
the acceptance to which that acceptance is what makes you pure. You know, the acceptance of the of where you are and the wholesomeness of it. That's what makes you pure. You know.
I think that's a good point.
Yes.
But I think it's a partial point. I
Yes.
think that I think purity comes from God, and so it's being able to receive. You know, just being able to have your
To be able
heart
to
and
accept
your
it.
hands
Yes.
open to
To accept.
receive what
Yes.
God gives, and that it's really
It's a challenge for so many people. You know.
because it's not what you see and what you can work for.
Yes.
You can't work for it. You
No.
can only take it as a gift.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the more you work towards making sure you can be able to receive it and accept it, the more you become more, I would say, in line to what the will of God says.
And your purpose.
Yeah, and your
You know what
purpose.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we're here for a purpose. It's not for a fancy car.
No.
You
Yeah.
know, or
I was telling the professor that, the fact that we live in this world, we are all travelers.
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We are all travelers. But, the fact that we are travelers, also we have a destiny.
Yes.
But do you know what destiny means is that God already designed your destiny. It's all for you to fulfill it,
Yes.
to manifest it, for it
Yes.
to happen.
Yes.
You can. I wanted to fill you in on what we were talking about, destiny, and as you saw on the last part, I was talking about destiny and how well you can achieve it. It's not hard, but how well can you be faithful towards in a godly way so that you can realize? Because actually, like I was saying, in order for that destiny to be realized, you have to walk within which God has planned, the path on which God has planned for you. You walk by faith, by believing. You get to realize it, and most of the time you don't get to realize it when you just do anything you do anything that is not what God's will wants. As long as you be faithful to that, actually you can be able to realize that destiny. But it's gonna be hard for you if you're not able to concentrate on that which matters to you, so you can achieve that destiny. So it becomes very hard, and most of the time people are not able to do that because so many things have changed in the world in so many ways that even the part which you can be able to realize this destiny is not there anymore, because so much worry, so much things going on in the world, some of which really possibility for someone to realize destiny. How does manifestation that destiny comes by? We gotta look at all these things because they really do matter a lot. So at this time of the night, I already was at work, and I just left work and realized that the video that I was taking before wasn't finished, so I had to just fill you on what we had talked about, and we had talked more, so much more than that, and yeah, I feel good about it, and yeah. So guys, if you're watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription goes beyond you supporting me as a subscriber, but beyond you viewing the video to the end, and also it goes beyond that, because we need to create a community where people can get inspired in so many ways. So please, if you watching this video, please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.